Hi adventurer, today we're gonna explore Grainhold village. I'm gonna show you how to solve all quests. We're gonna get ourselves a new companion, and of course secrets, we're gonna find them all. And we're gonna start from the quest called The Mysterious Affair at Grainhold and Unravelling the Truth. Actually, it's the same quest, just divided on two phases. It was a beautiful and sunny day here in Grainhold. Until we stumble upon a cage with two prisoners inside. What's going on here? Will you dare to explain? This man is a village sheriff and he will tell us that there was a murder. A young man was murdered and two fellows in the cages are suspects and very soon they will be executed. He will also tell us that evidences are not very trustworthy. They based only on words of true witnesses. And he will offer us a quest to go and talk to those witnesses. Doggy, you think they're guilty? I don't know about it. Let's go, let's talk to prisoners first. The first prisoner will be a musician at Reveling Bud, and he will insist that he is innocent. He spent the whole night dating a lady and drinking, and the day of the murder, oh, he was just sleeping in his room. He will insist that his colleague, or better to say competitor, Strazd, is trying to set him up, cause you know he's just a better musician than him. The second one will be a grimy person, barbarian from the mountains. You will not get a lot of information from him, just that he descended from the mountains to get some animal skins. He also will tell you that he commits no murder, and for some reason I believe both of those guys are innocent. Little left to do to prove it. Well, doggy, not barking anymore, you also think they're innocent now. Friends, this quest will be huge and really very interesting, so I strongly suggest you to go and talk with everyone you can in this village about this quest, especially with a herbalist woman, because she got an information from another world. The bird tell her that no man do it. Maybe it's some kind of beast, but we will see a short version, so we will go straight ahead into the local inn. Strazd the bard will live over here. He also can be found sitting behind this table or just wandering all around the inn.
Time for exploration.
But to get an evidence against him, to make him confess, first we need to talk with another man, with a merchant from the distant land. He will live over here, but in my case he's just sitting, smoking a pipe. Well, hello, Mr. Merchant. I see you're a traveler from a distant land. Talk with him, learn about who he is, where he is from, and what he is doing here, and you will understand that he and I probably from the same country. And you also will learn that he lost a paint, a red paint. Oh, that's important, and that's already something. Cause you know, Strazd the Minstrel give a sheriff a hat with a blood on it, as an evidence, as a proof against the poor fellow in the cage. Well, it's time to talk to him. And he will be a hard nut to crack, so start from the distance, talk about Lear, about everything, about him, about his competitor, and slowly, very easily, start asking about evidences. You will learn that he and the second Minstrel was renting the same room, dating the same woman, and they really hate each other because of music. And finally, you will get an option to ask directly, do you fabricate the evidence? Do you put a red paint on the head? And he will confess. But in my case, he managed to escape. He used music as a magic, do something with my brain, and just vanished. And by the way, this is the second time when music used as a magic. The first mentioning was in the first village in the inn. And I like this concept, music as a magic. Maybe there will be a way to somehow caught him, to make him stay, to resist his music. So if you somehow manage to do it, please let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, we got an evidence that at least one of the prisoners is innocent. And I guess it will be a perfect time to pay a visit to Mr. Ozka. So from the inn, let's go out through the back entrance. It's important. In a moment, I will show you why. If we take a look at the map, we will find out that Ozka's house located right in the middle of the inn. And of course it's not true. He lives close, but not inside
You
the
can count
inn.
on me.
Developers, you need to fix it. So let's go over here and over here. This will be an Ozka and this will be his mother. But of course we need something like evidence, something like a proof to make him say the truth. So we will go over here and turn to this house. There will be a very, very rich peasant living here. Not a peasant, probably. Ask Mr. Coriat about the murder and about the Ozka, and you will learn that Ozka just hate barbarians. And during the noon, you must choose noonday. It's very important. He was here trying to buy a goat. And Ozka itself will tell you that during the noonday he was in the field and saw barbarian dragging a poor lad by his own eyes. Well, somebody is definitely lying. Oh, I just knew that barbarian was innocent.
No
So
problem.
let's go back to Ozka, let's talk to him. Let's try to catch him on something. Let's go over here. And here we go. Ozka, we need to talk. As usual, talk about everything, but especially ask him when the event happened. And he will tell you that it was during the night. No, during the daytime. Oh, Ozka, I know you're lying. Continue conversation and he will tell you it wasn't I, my mother saw him. Just to clear our consciousness, let's go and talk to old woman. Excuse me, your son told me you witnessed a barbarian leading a young man out of the village. And it will turn out that she is completely blind and deaf. Ozka, you don't know how to lie. Well, I spoke with your mother, and she's deaf, and blind. Oh, she's just shiny, that's all. Ozka will continue to resist. But what to do? We need to go to the sheriff and tell him all the truth. Okay, so let's do it. The sheriff will be nearby. Actually, over here, I miss a throne. Well, hello, doggy, you was right, they're innocent. Mr. Sheriff, can I talk with you? Tell him about a bard and about a paint, and that he managed to escape. And also tell him about Ozka and that he is lying. There will be some kind of court, and we managed to find enough evidence to set our prisoners free. But Ozka, he will be punished, and you can choose punishment, very cruel, or this one. Both of the quests will be completed, but there is still one thing to do. How about to get yourself additional companion? Because if we talk to Bard and Barbarian, one of those fellows can join you. You just need to choose whom. Personally, I choose Barbarian for myself, because my character is weak. He based on personality, and in fighting he's a total disaster. But maybe if you're a strong fighter, it will be wiser to choose a bard. Tell me in comments, who do you choose? We solved the quest, now it's time for a secret. So we are standing over here. This is the rich peasant, and
No
we need to
problem.
go over here, because there will be a woman with a riddle. And it seems like this lady is just obsessed with cleaning. Let's go, let's talk to her. Well, your house looks very clean. Something bothering you? Prophecy? What kind of prophecy? Prophecy from a drunk prophet with a riddle? So, can you tell me more about this riddle? And let me try to solve it. Okay, and she will agree. We got a riddle. Gossip crave me, yes, except when I found I'm rarely kept. I'll stay with you forevermore, but share me, and I'm out of door. Well, friends, without any doubt, it will be a secret. Not a money, not silly Billy, but maybe silly Billy also will work. But the answer is secret. Let's choose it, let's explain why we decide so, and let's get our reward. And the reward will be an ancient coin. Exactly what we need. Let's take the coin and let's hit the road. With the coin in our pocket, let's go over here. There will be a lonely lady, we need to talk to her. Talk with her until you will get a dialogue option about ancient coin, and she will reveal that this coin was taken from the shrine. And here we are just in the middle of the fields, not far away from entrance to the region. I bet you remember it, and I bet you remember this shrine. This shrine is dedicated to weird goddess Omre, but this time we got a coin, so let's put it. Magic will happen again. We lost a coin, gain experience, and what is it? A blessing? Whoa, that looks interesting and sound interesting. Let's go. We got a new blessing, plus 10 gold coins in merchant pockets, so every merchant will have more money. Very weird blessing, but anyway, we got it. The next quest will be called the Missing Apprentice, and we can get it from the blacksmith who lives by the river. And as you already guessed from the name of the quest, we need to find the poor lad. He gone to the forest to collect some iron book and gone missing. We can find him over here on the small island in the middle of the swamp. The way will be dangerous. There will be pack of wolves, crocodiles, and in the end you need to fight a horde of feather lizards. And that will be all. Defeat the lizards, save the lad, and return to the blacksmith to get your reward. Not a huge reward, but anyway, this quest is completed. And you know what? I really enjoy it. It was simple, it was classical, just a rescue mission. And yep, I'm a kind of person who still thinks the treasure behind the waterfall is a great idea. Now let's travel to Wanderer's Camp that actually is a bandit camp. There will be two very simple quests here. One will be given by Sparno and the second one by Villar. Quests will be called Phlebofly Queen and Grandfatherly Task. Phlebofly Queen will be located over here, and there will be just hordes of little flying critters. Go to this location, win a combat, and in the Frost Hive we will get a queen we need. But be warned, as soon as you get here, you will be attacked again. That's actually all you need to do. Go back and get your reward. The second quest will be even more easier. All you need to do is to collect 5 dragon leaves and some honey. You can get honey over here, not far away from the Wanderer's Camp. And that's all. Quest is completed. As a reward, you will get a few healing potions. And do you remember a quest about a peculiar knife? Well, you can get this knife from this lady. Just go and buy it. And I just wonder, if you choose a bandit background, will it be something else here? Or that's all? Bandits, let me know in the comment section below. And guys, do you remember a huge footprint near the fields? I believe you just can't miss it. So we got a quest called Farmer and the Hairylegs. It's time to complete it. Almost any villager can say you that you need to go and talk to Nulki. And almost all of them, except herbalist woman, believe that he is completely crazy. The thing is, his daughter ran out with barbarian, and his father was murdered by bandits, but he believes it's a work of Hairylegs. He will live over here. So let's go, let's talk to him. Oh, and it will be a crazy story. He is 100% sure that Hairylegs are real, that they exist. First, Hairylegs get his pa, then his daughter, and now they are trying to get him. But the shaman from the mountains managed to make some kind of magical charm, and this charm protecting his house against Hairylegs. And now he wants us to go and talk with the village elder and somehow convince him to buy that kind of protective charms for every single house in the village. Course, we can try to do it, but I smell something fishy here, so it's definitely worth investigation. Searching his yard, we will find plenty of empty bottles, even a chest over here. But you see where he's standing? He's definitely protecting something, and it will be that door.
Locked.
And of course it's locked. And if we try to unlock it straight away... You can't take that! Go away! He will chase us away. So, it will be wise to take a rest. Let's wait for 6 hours. And again... Now... No, he's still here. Let's wait a little bit more. Are you here, old man? No, he gone. Now let's go and let's try to open this door.
Easy.
Of course, easy.
Time for exploration.
And here we go. Can you believe it? It's a huge giant foot. So he made this giant footprint near the fields by himself. Oh, Nulki, you need to explain yourself right now. Let's go to him. Maybe he is just trying to make some money by selling these charms, protective charms, to everyone in the village. But let's go, let's talk with him. Oh, he will confess he made it, but only to warn the villagers. And to prove us that Hairylegs actually exist, he will take off the protective charm and will offer us to spend the night in his hut. And if you take a look at the journal, you see this part about buying amulets to protect Grainhold is failed, and we got a completely new one. Now we need to spend the night here. Let's do it, 'cause why not? It's already night, and maybe if we sleep... No. Oh, and something is about to happen. Ah, I'm so sleepy. But is it a Hairylegs? Does they actually exist? But something is definitely looks wrong. They are blurry, the shape is not right, and you can see through them. They are definitely an illusion, a work of evil magic. I tried to use my attention, but failed, and the only option I got is just to rush towards those creatures, and poof, they just disappear.
No problem.
Nulki, now I believe you, let's talk. And the story he is about to tell us will be so crazy, so confusing. But anyway, it will turn out that his grandpa actually didn't kill Hairylegs. Instead of it, he did honky ponky with it. And now Hairylegs thinks that this man is one of their kind, one of their kin. Hairylegs want Nulki to go to Zirneklu Cave, which means spider cave. And in this cave he will transform into the Hairylegs himself, like his father and daughter before. Oh, it's so crazy. You will learn it in details by yourself. But one thing we know for sure, we need to go and pay a visit to this cave. Cave itself will be located to the west, near the mountains. Let's go. It will be not a long journey, probably with some small encounters. Lizards, lizards, lizards. And by the way, I completely love how these blue raptors look. And once I meet a huge red one. Oh, pure beauty, maybe because I love dinosaurs, who knows? And here we are, it's time to find the entrance. But what is it, a skeleton? Okay, it already looks very suspicious. And another one? No way. Probably those creatures that looks like a Bigfoot really luring people here in the caves just to eat them. Who knows? But here we go, entrance. Let's go inside. Well, my friends, what do you think? Who we gonna find in this dark cave? Hairylegs, spiders, nobody, or maybe something very unexpected. Soon we will know it. Let's go. It's a small cave, not a big deal. And here we go. No. Here we go. And it will be Hairylegs, and those creatures will tell you that now when Nulki refused to join them, they will leave him alone. They even can promise you it by spitting a blood on the ground or swearing on dragon. And you will have a choice. You can believe those Bigfoots and just let them go, or you can take out your sword and do all in more brutal way. For some reason, I don't know why, I don't trust them. I don't believe those Bigfoots. And you know what? Those fellows will be a tough enemy, cause you see 3 armor. It will be hard to kill them with a dagger. Oh, not that tough after all. Developers, I definitely need a hard mod. But let's search their body. This is a crystal. With the help of this crystal, they managed to summon illusions. Let's take it. We will definitely need it. But what about this trash pile? If we search carefully, we will find Nessa's locket. Is that a daughter of Nulki? Oh, unbelievable. If those Hairylegs were really humans who turn into Bigfoots, they will never throw away a locket, a memory. So maybe I made a correct decision. But who knows, only time can tell us. Now it's time to go back
Let's do
and
it.
tell him everything. Old man, fear no more. Those beasts are slain. I meet them in the cave and I kill them. And he will be very happy. But here is an unpleasant part. Let's give him a locket. He will be upset. Maybe it will be wiser to give him some hope, but at least those creatures will bother him no more, and he can sleep peacefully. Friend's quest is completed. All that left is to get our reward. Small reward, but anyway. And by the way, let me know, do you like this quest? Cause I personally love it a lot. Beautiful, wonderful quest. But let's move on. And finally, we need to pay a visit to a lady living over here. His name will be Aija, and this lady will give us not one, but 3 quests. And right now, 2 of those quests cannot be completed. I mean, you can complete it, but for some reason, for some buggy reason, quest will not mark as completed. But anyway, let's go, let's get those quests. While talking, you will learn that her husband refused to work, cause he decides that the whole village owes him money. You need to go and talk with him. And the second, very important, ask about the rumors about the news in the village, and you will learn that something is bothering herbalist woman. We got 2 new quests. First is called the Sheep Conundrum, and the second, the Stubborn Husband. And let's go, let's help the herbalist woman, cause you know why?
No
She's
problem.
my favorite character in this game so far. I don't know why, but she is so weird. I like this type of people. She will live over here, so it will not take us long to get to her household. Let's do it. And her quest will be short, but it will be weird and interesting and sad in my case. Hello, bro, something bothering you? And her story will be just mind blowing. She will tell you a lot, but you need to know that when her mother died, she turned into the owl. But when her father died, he turned into the sheep with the black ears. And exactly that sheep swallowed a very important family relic, and now somehow we need to take it out from the sheep. And she herself afraid to do an operation, cause you know she think it's her father. So she will ask me to do it, and my medical skill is very low. With nothing else to do, let's go, let's try to pull this relic from the poor creature. Oh, I just hope I will be lucky today. Let's do it. You need to tell me what to do, and I will try to do it using my skills. So we need to make a cut, but maybe we need to put it to sleep first. You can do it with strength, but not in my case. I will try to do it with medicine, while it's also very low, and of course failure. What next? Hold on, maybe we can do it without any cutting. Let's try it. Failure again and again, but at least let's clean the blade. Oh, and let's go. Failure. Oh my god. But we got a golden ring. Let's remain silent, and finally we need to sue the sheep. And again, failure. All my checks was completely failed. All. Oh, hey, I never said I was a surgeon. She will give me a golden ring, not good. And what to do, what to say, I will say nothing. But wait a minute, what's going on? It will turn out that this sheep was not her father. Her father is different sheep and it's feeling okay and she can get this relic without any surgery. But anyway, she will be happy that her father is still alive. She will give us a small reward and at that point the quest must be completed. But because of the bug, the quest will remain here in our journal. I just hope when you're watching this video, this bug is already fixed and your quest will be completed. Now let's go to the dog district, cause you remember we still need to talk to Aija's stubborn husband.
You
And
can
by
count
the way,
on me.
this cloak I get somewhere over here, and it looks so nice. If it was green, oh, I will be happier person ever. But it's blue, it's also okay. And her husband will be over here. This quest can be solved by multiple ways. You can learn why he is refusing to work, and it will turn out that Miller and the priest owe him money. You can talk with him and pay all money by yourself, or you can get a quest called Debts. Pay a visit to a priest and Miller, convince them to pay money, and bring them back. Quest Debts will be completed, but I think it will be much easier to just pay all money by yourself. He will be satisfied and will agree to work again. But what more important, this way will make his wife happy. You will get a new quest, it's called Your Money Wars, and basically it's the same quest as Debts. You need to go and convince priest to give some money to you and maybe a miller. But if you take a look at the stubborn husband quest, you will get a note that his wife must be overjoyed to hear that the husband decide to work again. Aye, your stubborn husband is working now. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? And it will turn out that no, actually she is not satisfied at all. Quest is not completed yet. But friends, maybe first we need to complete this quest. Let's try it. But just before it, we will get in the most weird situation possible. Do you know that you can talk to him again, ask about everything about crossing the river, and come on, let's introduce ourselves. Let's talk about a river. And yeah, there will be a way to get a depth quest. That's just insane. We just pay him the debt and he wants us to do it again. Okay, we get a quest called Debt Collecting. And I believe now Priest and Miller will have to pay double to him and to me again. Priest will be located over here and Miller over here. First, Priest. Well, Priest, you know what? Your pockets will be empty in a moment. But imagine my surprise, there will be no dialogue option about money at all. Good day, couple of questions, nothing special, can I confess? No. And that's it. Well, let's go to Miller. Hey, doggy, do you know where your master hold his money? It seems that you don't share mutual interest with dog. Okay, doggies don't like me. Miller, you owe me money and to the man with the raft. And imagine my surprise again. There will be no option about money at all. So, all of those quests cannot be completed. You can complete debt collecting quest if you don't pay money by yourself, just go convince Miller and convince a priest. Then this quest can be completed. But if you do something like I did, no. Those quests are buggy one. And let's talk a little about hidden treasures. One of those treasures will be right here in the mill. Because it will turn out that Miller is actually
You can
love
count on me.
smuggling artifacts. If you go over here, there will be a hideout full of illegal artifacts and Miller key. Friends, do you find a place where you can use this key? Because I literally try everything. And no, I didn't find it. There will be also a hidden treasure over here with a nice view on the field. I love it. And another one in the forest over here. One more quest you can get in the inn if you ask barkeeper about rumors. It will be called Bounty Hunter. and it also not implemented so far, so we're gonna miss it. And friends, there will be a very interesting story about this lady in blue living near the temple, and if you talk with her, she will tell you that she got a very interesting dream about a river and about a reflection, and this reflection asks her to swap places with her. And she thinks it's only a dream, but for some reason her hair is wet. And one more story about reflections you can get. Over here in Bandit's camp, one of the bandits will tell you that when he was trying to cross the river, the reflection from the river stared at him somehow weirdly, but his uncle shake him, and they safely cross the river. Maybe you managed to solve this mystery. Please drop me a comment. And if you find any other secrets or quests, also let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you in my next one. So meet you there.